Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to SevTech Ages. So, I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. If you did, be sure to give a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So, we have a building. Made this townhouse. I kind of like it. It looks amazing, really. Did just a tiny bit of the chisel and bitsin in this. So I did have to make a few bit bags and some bit chisels. Now these are really easy to make. If we look at the recipe on this, I used this one. It's just a stone button and some fleece. So yeah, I've got tons of fleece and a fair amount of stone to make buttons out of. So I didn't have to worry about that. The chisel is pretty simple as well. It is nothing more than just a piece of tin and a stick. Now you can also use a piece of cobblestone, and later on we'll be able to make even better chisels. And speaking of that, no, we can't combine those together. That kind of sucks. But so I want to keep chisels and bits kind of to a minimum, doing simple things like this, like trim around windows and doors, maybe giving just a touch extra shape to structures. You know, we wouldn't be able to do anything like this if we were to go with vanilla blocks. But yeah, it looks really nice, and we have a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to be getting to on the interiors of these, because right now they're just bland interiors. There's nothing here, and yeah, those, we'll talk about that in a little bit. And oh, I just realized I missed a set of stairs there, so I have to try to remember to take care of that later. But I am going to drop off all of this chisel and bit stuff here. Yeah, we don't actually even have enough room for all of that. Let's get rid of some of these mob drops. I've been killing a lot of mobs as time has been progressing, so a little bit more bits, a little bit more marble. Yeah, that's about as much as we can do there. Now let's go drop this stuff off, and we will discuss a couple other things that I have done in between episodes. So the first thing is that I helped Chicken Plays get all of his stuff over here. Now I'm really hoping he will take over one of the areas in these townhouses. I don't know, we'll have to see. But this is all his stuff, so yeah, he's still quite a ways back. But we have a whole bunch of stuff that I have done between episodes, and a big portion of it involves the Astral Sorcery area. So I've done a couple of things over here. First off, you can see the massive tower of clay barrels is gone. And that's because I've kind of updated this a little, and I'm using Buildcraft tanks now. The other thing is, I made some of these containment chalices. Now these chalices, they're very nice, but they're kind of high up on the crafting tier. You have to have the iridescent altar. You need some platinum ingots, star metal ingots, resonating gems, bunch of aquamarine, and some sooty marble. Now these are basically a tank, and I think they hold 32 buckets. I haven't quite figured that out. But I have one that I put liquid starlight in, and one that I put lava in. Now, if we grab a little bit of lava here, or lava? We have lava. We'll grab a little liquid starlight and put that in here, and we'll start to see these guys interacting with each other, and they will drop sand. But they don't just drop sand, they also drop aquamarine shale. Now it will slowly use the lava and slowly use the liquid starlight, but you get a huge amount, and if we wanted to, we could take this shale, we cook it, and we get 3 aquamarine. Then we could infuse those with the starlight infuser, getting a resonating gem, and then put that in the light well, and we would get way more starlight than it takes to make one. So it's kind of an interesting little thing. But the other thing about this chalice, and the reason that I have it so close to the infuser, is because if we need clay, which I used a lot of hardened clay in that, or terracotta, if we place this in here, and I guess I need to grab my wand and use this here, we can see it's pulling the starlight from the chalice, not from the pools around the infuser. It also goes tremendously faster at the infusion when it has a chalice nearby. So all very good things. I want to kind of, I think I put my bucket in a hopper. Yes, I did. But yeah, we've got that. So if we put a little bit of liquid starlight in that chalice and then fill the lava, we can get tons of sand and aquamarine. Very handy thing. So yeah, that's what I've been doing over here. Not much else going on there. So another thing that I did was over here at the forge, and I've been having big problems with wolves. I've been having big problems with the smeltery not being able to drain fast enough. So I did kind of an interesting thing here, and actually we'll go ahead and drop this sand in here so that we can see this in operation. So I put in a bunch of liquid hoppers from Pneumatic Craft. Now these things can pull from the side of another hopper and export down. So yeah, this chain actually works, and it fills all of them. Now it's going to start at the closest point and work its way down. Now these have capability of moving 100 millibuckets per tick, which is a fair amount more than these faucets put out. So I have both faucets set up to run this over here. I have made tons of glass. We have 9 stacks of glass over in the warehouse. We have this over here, but we have some liquid glass now. So if we turn this on, we start to see these fill a lot faster now than they did before, because like I said, these can move 100 millibuckets a tick. But thanks to the fact that they have an internal buffer of 16 buckets, and they move the stuff so fast, we can actually keep up with the smeltery with 4 casting basins and with dumping it out of 2 faucets. So yeah, using the channels was good until we got to this point where we have the ability for something better. So yeah, this is all going to have to be redesigned here soon, especially once we start getting into immersive engineering. I may leave this building here for a while longer and do immersive engineering somewhere else. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But so we do have a lot of work to do in here. Gonna try to do some decorating. I am also going to be bringing some villagers over for this. But I need to clean out my inventory, gather up a few resources, and yeah, I said we were going to talk about those little yellow things. Well, one thing that Astral Sorcery has is known as a cave illuminator. Now that is this thing right here. So what this does is it will search in a very large range, I think it's like 64 blocks in each direction, and look below. And if there is a cave that is dark, it will put one of those. And apparently it doesn't just search below, it also searches above. But these are very handy for lighting up caves when you don't feel like exploring, but you want to get rid of all the mob spawns. So I have 2 of these placed around. I have another one over there by the vineyard right now, and I'm just going to keep slowly moving those to get all of the caves underneath us and Wandering One and maybe even Apache lit up. But so yeah, that's where I'm at with the updates. Like I said, I'm going to gather up the resources and then we'll take a look at some interior decorating. So I'm not entirely sure what was going on in the last clip. These areas of chiseled stone bricks looked like cobblestone. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there, but at least it's corrected now. I ended up logging off for the server, and when I logged back on, this was correct. But I have here my 6 wood crates, and each of these contains the wood of that color. So we are going to be making some furniture to go into these row houses or townhouses, whatever you want to refer to them as. I think these would technically be row houses. Let me know if I've got that wrong. I know I've got quite a few viewers that live in areas that these are a thing. Now, me, I would live more in an area that even this wouldn't be a thing. We just have big, huge fields and, no nice stone fences or neat little things like that. But, yeah, we are going to be making some furniture and gonna try to stop doing the wrong things here. But so we are going to be making a bunch of stuff from Bibliocraft, excuse me. So, of course, this is primarily a decoration mod, but we have some really nice bookshelves, quite a few of those. We have these regular shelves that we can put all kinds of things on. The lamps, I'm not going to worry about right now, and the lanterns, because they're kind of, they're kind of expensive and they don't really fit the look. But these fancy workbenches, I'd really like to make one of those because I've never actually made one of those. Then we have potion shelves. Now those could be kind of neat considering that we have all of these potions over here. And we could possibly use these to fill some of that stuff in. And speaking of that, we can actually see what these potions are for once. Nice. But so yeah, we'll probably be putting some of that stuff on there. We've got paintings, of course. So we're going to be getting a lot of that. I also want to make a couple of these clocks because, well, quite frankly, that would be kind of cool. We have desks, we have tables, we have chairs. The tables can be put together to form larger tables. We have the seat base, and then we have a couple of different seat backs that we can put on those bases. So that's kind of nice. We can put all kinds of stuff there. A disc rack? Nice. So if we had some music discs, which I think we may have one somewhere. I can't remember, but we can put music discs in there. We have dinner plates, and these will actually display food items if you put them on there. The cookie jar is a nice one. The typesetting table, a desk bell, those are not the type of things that would go in houses. What else do we have here? Typewriters. I don't think we're quite to the age where typewriters would be a thing. But like oak cases and things like that. And then of course we'll need to make some beds. Now, I am still sleeping on a hay and leaf bed, or a straw and leaf bed. And I am going to be making these, which will not be inhabited by players. We will put some villagers in there. But I'm going to make real beds for these. But now another thing that this has brought to mind is that if we have this nice furniture in these row houses, really, we should have some type of a cabinet maker's shop and possibly a furniture store. So, more ideas of things to come, and yeah, we're gonna really make this base look like a city. I am really looking forward to it. But so, I'm not sure what I want to make right off the bat. So, I suppose what we could do is just make a little bit of different things. Now, we have 2 units here that have birch, 2 that have oak, and 1 that is spruce. That's the other birch one. So this is the spruce. So we have 3 different floor types, and that will allow us to have a little bit of variety in the furniture, but I'm not entirely sure what would go good with each one. Decisions. Well, one thing that I know that I can do right away, these exterior walls that are still brick, they should really be changed to be the white concrete. And so I suppose I will do that first. That sounds like a bit more intelligent decision right now. So yeah, I am going to clean that up because each unit has that. I might also put some wood trim around the inside of these windows and the doors because yeah, that just doesn't quite look right having the brick there. And this is where chisels and bits will just kill my ability to do anything. But yeah, this shouldn't take me too long, so I'm gonna quickly get a little bit of concrete powder or concrete change that into the bits and get these interiors cleaned up a little and give a little bit of thought to what we are going to actually be putting for colors in each one of these. So I have the walls cleaned up in this first unit, and I think that we're just going to focus on this first unit today because the amount of time that it's going to take me to do all 5 of these is ridiculous. But so I decided to put dark oak trim around the doors and the window, or the door. There's only one door in this place, and the windows. And then I replaced the ceiling layer here with some white concrete. Put a little bit here on the base of the stairs so that it would kind of blend in. Then did a little bit of dark oak to trim the staircase. Did the same thing here. Windows look a lot nicer. Made the floor look better. And then up in the topmost part, cleaned up the edges of the bricks. So these are now covered in wood. Put the trim around the windows there. And yeah, this is looking a lot better. Now, one thing that I will say, I was really confused for a while. I came up here and the torches were laying on the ground. And I could not figure out what was going on for the life of me. But when you break part of a block into chisels and bits, it updates the block. And for a brief moment, the block isn't there. And so the torch broke off and was laying on the floor. So I was really confused, but yeah, that's what had happened. So this is our blank slate. This is what we're going to be working with. Now, if you guys have any ideas on what you would like to see in the others, like maybe different colors for the walls or a floor plan layout, because I think pretty much here I'm going to leave these as open floors. But yeah, if you have any ideas for any of that stuff, just go ahead and leave it down in the comments or leave a link to pictures or whatever you want to see. You know, go ahead and send that to me somehow. But I have a feeling, looking at this, that we're going to want to use acacia for this unit. It may sound a little strange, but I think that's what we want to use. So we are also going to need a little bit of cobblestone because we're going to need a furnace. So we're going to grab a furnace because, yeah, we need a stove. We're also going to make a blue bed. So that might be nice. Now we're going to need an acacia bookcase or 2, but this is going to make this acacia fancy workbench. Now I had to actually go and get some ink sacs. I did not have any, and that seems just a bit ridiculous, but yeah, let's go ahead and make that. And what else do we want? You know what? I am thinking some sooty marble for the countertops. I think that ought to be pretty cool. Have a nice black marble countertop. Oh, this will be nice. So let's go ahead and grab a little sooty marble from over here. Oh, we've got at least a little bit still. So yeah, still more chisels and bitsing. And like I say, that's the problem when I get going into chisels and bits. The detail just goes insane. So I really have to be careful on that. So the underside of that, I'm sure we'll figure something out. But so back here we want to put our kitchen. So we have the chimneys directly above this. So if we put our furnace here, and now how do we want to do this? Do we have a sink? I'm kind of curious about that. No, but we could make one. Well, that might be something that we'll do a little later. But so let's see. Do we want to maybe put acacia around here? And have that be what we're going to use for our cabinets? Maybe. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, let's go ahead and make a table and some chairs. Oh, we're going to need wool for chairs, aren't we? So let's go back to Bibliocraft. And we're going to make ourselves an acacia table. And should we make 2? Yeah, we'll make 2. Why not? And so the chair base, yeah, we will need a little bit of wool for that. And some sticks, because I don't have any sticks over there. So I did make up a little bit more wool. So we've got some of that. We've got plenty of sticks. Shouldn't have to worry about that. So I think we're going to make 3 chairs. We're going to make a couple of different types here. So let's go ahead and make a few more planks. We're going to need those, or slabs. All right, chair. Where did the chair go? There it is. Okay. Oh, wooden pressure plate. Well, I would make those, but I know I have tons of them. So let's get over here to the redstone box and we'll grab a bunch of these. No, sit. Nah. Yeah, we picked up tons of wooden pressure plates when we were going through the Ergas tower. And man, I'm going to have to go around and start removing those things. They're just everywhere. So let's go ahead and make 3 chair bases. Then we're going to make some chair backs. What do we want for chair backs? Let's see. We're going to want at least one of these high-backed ones. Oh, we need a framed... Ooh. Okay, so for that we need a framing saw. Well, I think I'll pass on that at the moment. So we can make that back. We can make this back. So if we make that one, that's not going to... Oh, no, it can be those. Okay, so we can make that one. And... I'm not sure what all these seat backs look like. There's a lot of them. So let's go ahead and make 2 more of these, and that'll be what we'll use at the table. Then we're going to want a desk. I have a feeling the acacia is going to start getting overpowering, and we need torches. Where did I have torches? I think they're in the box over here. Well, technically we have torches, like, everywhere, but yeah. So, oh, and we have tool racks, too. I totally forgot about those. Those work good for the kitchen area. So much stuff that we can build. Now, where did that stupid desk go? There it is. No, the desk. Okay, so we have a desk, we have some chairs, we have a bed. So, and this fancy crafting table, or, yeah. That's not what I want. I want this, and then I want these. And so where do we want to put this thing? I think we're going to go up to the 2nd floor for this, because this I'm feeling kind of more for like an office type area. Oh, okay, so we can put books in there? I wonder, can we put our antique atlas in there? No. Maybe we can get some regular enchanted books? Oh, whoop. Wow. That was a bit of lag. Wow. Stop. The last time this happened, I got booted right after it happened. I guess we'll find out. But also, I have 31 levels, so we could do some slight enchanting. Holy. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to get booted. Yeah. Something's going on. Well, I am pretty sure this is going to boot me. Yep. Alright, well, let me get logged back in. I might make some enchanted books, and then I'll be back. Well, that was perfect timing. There's Wandering One. Well, I tried to put the books into the bookshelf here, and yeah, I can't put them in. I can put them up here, and then they just fly back out. So I'm not sure what this little slot is for. But I did put that here. I put the desk with the nice comfy back chair here. Down below, I put in the table and the chairs there. I made a dinner plate and put that here. I'm going to want to make more of those. I also set down the put the countertops on the cabinets and put stuff up above. put the sooty marble on top of that and made a backsplash. We will want to put a sink in here, but that's going to take a little bit of chisel and bitsing. And I love the fact that this is modded with the micro blocks. I can't remember which one it is that allows this to happen. These are in the same block space. We can do the same thing with torches, and it is just awesome. You know, if we wanted to put torches, let's say here and here, we can do that. Which, that is great. We can actually end up putting 5 torches in one block. But, so for the books, we are going to make a bookshelf. So let's go ahead and make this. And then we want a regular shelf. And we're going to run out of inventory space here really soon. And a potion shelf, we need a glass bottle for. So I may actually have to go and drink one of those potions or something. But the bookshelf we would definitely want to have up here. And you know what I'm feeling? I am really feeling something here. I am going to put multiple bookshelves here and get like 3 blocks tall there. And there's Wandering One looking around. I hope he enjoys what I've been making. But yeah, I'm going to have to work on this a little bit in between episodes because I am out of time. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts about what I've been working on or something that you would like to see, be sure to leave that down in the comments. Don't forget to give me ideas for how to decorate the other 4 units here. And be sure to check out Wandering One and Apache. Links are down in the description, and I will see you next time. Bye! Oh, that's the wrong emote! Oh, I'm cheering because I'm leaving. No, I'm sad. I'll wave. Bye!